pretend to smile. Welcome, everybody, to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
And I need to smile.
See, women like to know, hey, you look better with a smile on your face. Today's guest, well, yeah, right?
Right, I just smiled and I got nothing for it. Lesson learned, everybody.
Today's guest created the Smile Bitch training camp, right?
I get it now.
You can find it. She was just thinking I was an asshole.
I was like, I'm ready to go.
And it's women don't know, how or when to smile for men's comfort, and she'll teach you. You can look at that on YouTube. You are also Janelle James.
That's me.
On the Just for Laughs 2016 New Faces list.
Yes.
Which is a super big deal.
Yes.
You love lists. You
I
love
do.
being on them. It's your thing.
It's my thing this year.
A lot of people complain about these lists, right?
Yeah. Well, comedians complain about everything, but yes.
Okay.
It's a big deal and not a big deal.
But I like how you respond to it on social media.
Oh, I'm just fucking with people.
Exactly. Yeah. You I don't know if you started the hashtag because
I did.
There you go. Hashtag list life.
TM or copyright symbol. I don't know.
And why is that? Because people were actually being rude.
Yeah, they were not to me because people know better, but just crying, doing those passive aggressive type of posts, like,
I'm like,
basically, no, it's
don't
words, but it all adds up to,
I was like, I think you're reading into it.
And so one of the most, when you found out about when this list got released, you said something about 2 male comics were hoping, they emailed you this, they were hoping that they don't follow you on New Faces.
Right.
Which,
what does this
what
mean?
a compliment.
Don't follow
Meaning
you?
they don't have to go after me.
On
On the showcase, we all do our 6 to 8 minutes,
Right.
so they don't want to have to go after me.
I see.
So comics say follow you,
I see.
which is a compliment.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you respond to that, or do you just post the post that I see on your wall?
I responded to one of them. The first one I just said like haha, but then when I got 2, I was like, well,
Why wouldn't you follow somebody because they're on the list?
No, at the actual performance. So when we get there to Montreal, we have to do a show,
Right.
and we're in a group, all on the same show.
Talking at the same time, that'd be
No,
crazy.
okay, so let's say all 3 of us were on the show.
I feel like he's fucking with us.
Is he telling us to smile in a weird way?
Yeah.
Well, I don't get you're on a list.
No, you're on a list that is a show. That is the release of who's going to be on the show. That show is very important to people because it opens up a lot of doors.
Right.
So the list is actually
So
a
if you're on the
lineup.
list, you could be following her.
Right, and they're
Yes.
going, I hope I don't follow you.
'Cause we don't-
Oh, I misheard. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's
We don't decide who goes when. They tell us.
Right.
So they're saying, I hope I don't have to go right after you.
I thought she said, good thing I don't have to follow you. But now I follow. And I want to kill myself.
That's why
You love weed, correct?
I do.
Are you high every day?
Yeah, mostly. If I unless something unless it's a bad day and I don't have any. Yeah,
Do you do stand-up high?
no, I try not to. I do sometimes.
Why
There's
don't...
leftover weed in your system. Like,
Yeah,
oh, guess I'm high.
I usually wake and bake. And then if I have shows, I won't smoke like right before. I won't.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to. I used to be like dumb high like all the time, and I thought it was like making me better. You know what I mean? More loose or whatever. And when I watch those tapes, no.
What are you seeing yourself do? Like just staring
Well,
out?
when I first started, like the first person I went on the road with was Todd Berry. So I did him for like a year. Like I was doing Todd Berry. And he's super low key and he doesn't move. And I was doing Todd Berry high. You know
Oh
what
my
I mean?
God.
So that was like just slow, like no emotion, which kind of, worked at the time. But that's not, as I know now, that wasn't like me. That was just me, like super blasted.
You'll do yoga, you'll take boxing classes, and you'll smoke weed before that.
Yes.
Is it easy to knock you the fuck out?
Boxing classes. I'm not competing
Oh,
in
okay.
a boxing match.
Look, I just picture I'd be moving so slow, I'd imagine.
No, what kind of, no, that's shitty
What kind
weed.
of, oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's really, I just have, I believe I have ADHD. just need to focus.
Okay.
And so that's really what I smoke for. I'll just have too many thoughts going through my head, and so if I smoke and I'm like, okay, I'm going to box, I'll be present, unless I'm too high. But
is it true that exercising ups the level of the weed affecting you, and so you're super high?
Yes. I just learned that strenuous activities supposedly moves the THC through your bloodstreams faster. So you just, you get super
Do you
high.
think the government should put that out there so people get off the couch?
Yes. The whole stereotype of the weed head couch potato can go away.
I think that's what sucks about it not being legal is that you can't, because you could try to smoke some weed to like mellow you out, and then your brain starts racing in a very specific high way. When you're high and your brain is racing, there's no end. There's zero end. You are going to be thinking on a track like you're a train for like 2 hours. If you're lucky in one way, if you're not lucky, if you're about to go to sleep. But if marijuana, if we could choose, like, I want to sleep.
What you want,
then you can, like, take boxing weed.
Yeah.
You could take yoga weed.
Focus weed, clean your room weed. Like, that's what LA is good for.
What do you smoke from?
A pipe that used to be my dad's. Who's dad? It's a gold. Is it gold? It's a copper pipe.
If he's looking down on you, would he be pleased? Is he proud that you're smoking from his pipe?
Yeah, my dad is the coolest.
How'd he pass away?
Lymphoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like stage 4, I guess, right? Did it keep
Yeah.
going up and then you're dead? How long ago?
Yeah. 4 years.
4 years. And you holding up okay?
Yeah. I'm,
Smile.
Oh, God.
I will fucking kill you. We just met, man.
Going back real quick to when we were talking about the list, I do see these petty things on the Facebook and whatnot, and this guy is on the list. You know what? He said he has cancer. He doesn't even have cancer. They do get spiteful as if they're not going to see each other again.
Somebody said that?
Yeah.
There have been
Comedian. We're horrible people. It's fine, as just evidenced by what Keith just tried to do with me. And
it's so funny because we know he's kidding, but every time you say smile, I'm just like, thanks for
that's
reminding
the
me.
worst. I would rather somebody just call
Slap
me
you.
a cunt. Yeah, don't touch me, but just call me whatever or say whatever nasty thing, then it just really fucking hits me right in my chest. I don't know why. It's so
why.
condescending.
It's condescending. It's like a power play. I made you do something.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
sometimes I'm fucking smiling. That's what really pisses me off.
Right.
Like,
I'm doing it of my own volition.
no, sometimes I feel like I have, I guess I have a serious face, but I feel like I have a pleasant face on, and then when they do that, it just fucks your day up.
Yeah.
Like, I hate it so bad. Anyway.
I've yelled at people like, my mom just died. And I'm like, why am I engaging?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, actually, I wrote that after my dad died.
Oh, really?
That's what happened. Like, my dad had died. I was going to St. Thomas to the funeral. It was like the day before, and this dude told me to smile, and I was so upset. Yeah, Yep.
I think it's interesting in the not interesting way at all that like when people meet Keith, they think he's like really serious. His face doesn't emote joy necessarily, but
Nobody tells me to smile.
right. But what I'm known for is more friendly and that kind of thing. But I have been told to smile so much more in my life than Keith.
Yeah. Well, you're a woman. You
Let's
know why.
let's start an initiative. Let's tell men to smile. No, because then they engage.
Then we gotta talk to
Yeah.
them. I don't want to talk.
Damn.
And then that's the other thing. I'm like, this is New York. Don't fucking talk to me at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially with headphones on.
I've had somebody take my headphone out of my ear before. Like, I've been so disrespectful in New York City, but yeah.
Wow,
So,
that's balls.
yeah.
Betty had balls.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
What does he say?
Here are
you
my
listening
balls.
to?
No.
What are you listening to?
I was listening to Marshall Tucker Band.
Okay. And
And that probably started a great conversation.
No.
Janelle.
He said, what? And I said, the Marshall Tucker Band. He was like, all right, fuck you, bitch, or some shit like that. He thought I was joking, I guess.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, well.
fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
And then he goes to, and he probably had a suit. He's going to work.
No, of course not.
I've seen the guys in the suits. They don't even care.
Oh, it's everybody.
I mean, it's everybody, but
Yeah.
that was a kid, which makes it worse because I'm a grown ass
When you say
woman.
kid, like 12?
Like a teenager.
Okay.
That's a kid
Yeah.
to me.
Wow. Wow.
What?
This is something being a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Are people surprised that they'll see you on social media doing stand-up, this kind of thing, but then in real life, you're very, very calm and low-key?
Are people surprised?
Are people surprised? Like, do they ask you, "Is everything okay?" I get this a lot because, like Hemda said, I have a staring face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what you get every time people see you, maybe outside of the studio or right when they walk in. If they know your on-air personality, this is like way more mellow, way less dramatic, way less yelly.
How annoying would it be, not on stage, so to speak, and I just kept rambling on for an hour? They might not like that.
I don't know.
What are you, Mark Maron? No, I'm joking. Ha! Burn. Okay.
I like that you let people know your burns.
It makes me so happy to just say burn. Burn, and that's what she said. I'm super corny, you guys. No, my stage persona is my regular persona, so I don't think people are surprised.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised at how mellow you are.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I like the Facebook thing. Is I like jokes. That's all it is. I just like jokes. It makes me happy.
Right.
People will write me. It's my own ego shit too, for the likes. And people write me like all these nice notes and stuff like, "Oh, you make me laugh in this office," and I like that shit. Like I got into this shit to make people laugh. Ultimately, Let
me take a note real quick. You like compliments?
Yes.
All right, got it.
Yes, and it keeps your mind thinking in joke form. I really think it helps.
Right.
Like writing.
Speaking, isn't it? It's funny to me how, going back to weed, how open it is. I see people just on the street with the glass pipes, not a vaporizer or anything, a pipe that says weed on it, and they just light up. It's
White people
catching on, maybe.
Yeah.
I smell weed on the street all the time.
I do too, but
Yeah.
I don't never see anybody but white dudes smoking openly.
Maybe. You know what I'm going to watch now? What color is Xerxes?
He is Dominican.
Does Dominican count?
He looks black to people.
And he smokes openly.
Yeah.
He has one of those big balloons he walks around with.
He does not walk around with a big balloon.
Does he have a death wish? No, I'm joking.
No, but actually, he says, he's like, people aren't looking for me. And I'm like, I hate to tell you this, but people aren't looking for black people.
Yeah. Right.
And he's like, yeah, but they're not looking for me. He's got some
people are so zen.
Oh,
he is then. Yeah. And yeah, I think I didn't really fully understand it, but he like collected information and hasn't gotten caught yet. And so
Collected information?
What does that mean?
however,
Yeah.
I don't know where Xerxes gets all his information, but or like how much he wants to share with people, but he says that he knows where and how, and you probably shouldn't do it at Times Square.
Oh, you mean it's like specific places to smoke.
That too.
That would make me too paranoid.
Right. He's like, I've studied it. Alleys are best. Your house is even better.
Don't go on Fifth Avenue.
But he and I smoke as openly as each other.
Right.
Yeah. But
I
they're
mean,
definitely.
I've smoked outside before, but my head is definitely on swivel. Like I don't. I just feel like to make it to 35 to get arrested for weed is some bullshit. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? And especially a concert, forget about that.
Yeah. Well,
You
yeah.
just put big puff, lights go down, then smoke goes up.
Yeah, I think right now, I think it's waves in New York. This is specifically a New York thing that they're either looking for people or not looking for people. And
Right.
I think there is a black and white issue for sure across the board on everything. But I think for we right now in general,
It's kinda chill.
They're not looking for people right now. They don't want to fill out that paperwork.
They on that man spreading.
Yeah.
Bigger cases to take care of.
Yeah, I just feel like because, and also weed is somewhat legal here. So in order for them to charge you with something, you legitimately have to be caught. Really
Well, all of those things where they stop you or whatever, they're not looking for the weed. As far as I understand, they're not looking for the weed. It's a reason to stop people to check for warrants.
That's
That's really
true.
what they
That's
want.
true. Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah.
giving them an opportunity to run your background. Is what
Right.
It is.
So what I just said is actually very stupid now that we have that.
No.
It's true because they can use it if they don't like the way you look. They can use it
so
as a
now,
reason. Yeah.
Michelle Obama lit up last night. at the DNC. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy stuff going on.
But it's not crazy. You know what's
always
crazy?
amazing.
Drunk people in the street, drunk people driving. What's crazy is that, like, that's been allowed and that gets to go on. And you could take shots as if shots are, like, good for you at any moment, at any point of any time of your life. But sometimes weed is actually good for you. I'm not saying all the time. So what's crazy is that we're not smoking in front of cops, that we're not legitimizing this thing that has been saving people from cancer and the hardships that causes.
Follow the money. As soon as they figure out how to make money off of it, it'll be all over.
True. Do you get into politics?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Definitely lately.
Right.
They get into us. It's like you can't, unavoidable now.
Yeah, I started watching some of the two conventions, and I got to be honest, the Democrats, they get the bigger stars.
Yeah.
Right? We had Paul Simon, and Trump had Garfunkel. All things interesting. Yeah. It's interesting. Speaking of music, by the way, I just got my ticket for Buck Cherry.
Taking it back.
Yeah, opening up Candlebox. So all I need now is a time machine to find a friend who likes that music.
Well, who's Candlebox again? What's their hit?
You left far behind. You left me far behind. Say, hey,
No,
I didn't mean to treat you. Hold on, it'll come to you.
But you left me far behind.
Yes.
Left me far behind.
Pam does this sing. You know.
I don't know that one. I'm usually deep into white people shit, but nah.
If you told me you were listening to it, I'd be like, "Fuck you." You know?
Fuck you, bitch.
I knew you were lying.
You're a goddamn liar.
I just got my test results back from my yearly physical.
Are you alive?
I'm alive. I have high cholesterol,
How high? Like,
high enough that they gave me some prescription.
no, don't take that.
Why not? Follow the money? What lesson is this?
Well, there's ways of lowering.
Smoke weed, man.
Because I hate to say this to you, but right now you're at an age where they're just going to start handing you pills.
Okay.
No, but there are no.
This is great news.
One pill like that.
$60 copay. You better give me something.
Little side business.
Yeah.
Those pills, like, okay, so let's say it does help your cholesterol. I'm certain that it's going to shut down some other shit in your body.
I'll take a pill for that.
But you can also eat
She
stuff.
is certain.
I was going to say guaranteed, but I went with certain. Thank you, Janelle. But no, that those pills are harsh.
What movie did you just watch? I don't
No,
like
it's not that. I just know that, like, 40 and up, they're going to start giving you pills. A lot of these pills, they don't talk about the alternative methods, which is just to
Changing
eat
your diet.
Yeah, eat the food that doesn't cost you.
You are a comedian.
He don't have no sleeves on his shirt. He not changing his diet. No.
And then get this.
They didn't talk to you about changing your diet. They just gave you pills.
He said I was there before I had
is
it
it,
high.
Lipitor?
He knows I'm not gonna try. What is it? I don't know. It starts with SI. I didn't pick it up yet.
No, you're just gonna take it.
No, I'm gonna piss on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. I trust this doctor, and I'm just gonna take it.
You don't think it's weird that they didn't even talk to him about changing his
said they
diet?
He would have mentioned.
He would have mentioned.
Oh, he didn't.
I don't know. He's own out.
That's
Yeah.
Janelle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, I know what to do. You eat salads.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Did he tell you what the cause of it was?
That I didn't get along with my dad at a young age.
But the cause is
Only a
usually
pill can cure
diet.
that.
They're not going to talk about the diet.
I don't eat too terribly. And
You might be eating terribly.
I don't think so. I don't think I am.
Do you have a salad a day?
For what? No, don't put
That was my exact. I was gonna say.
Yeah, like, am I on like a Fear Factor? No, I eat the garnish on the plates.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What's the mains?
Ribeye.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I'm reacting so giant to this, and I understand that it's your pills, and you have the right to take them. But I just feel like this is how you end up with those giant pill boxes.
That does look fun though. Like to put all your Monday pills and Tuesday pills. I always wanted one of those.
Keith, you're gonna die.
We all are, man.
Thank you.
Janelle.
Everybody, boy. I was told I have low testosterone.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's funny because
Fuck. Please don't tell me they gave you a pill for that.
Pill for more testosterone.
Fucking no.
and what is that? What that mean? You can get titties and shit?
It means I'm indeed fluid. And I guess everybody is a little gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's not a gay thing.
I think, kind of such the doctor today. It's not a gay thing. Okay.
But what does low testosterone result in?
You don't grow muscles so fast.
Yeah. I think you get titties, man.
You get titties. Well, I could go, he says it's not a big deal, but I could go to a urologist and see what can be done about my I think he's looking at it upside down. If anything, I have too much testosterone. I rent it out on weekends, in fact. To tell me I have low testosterone. Maybe Kenda's right. Fucking doctors are quacks.
How do you get low testosterone?
You don't stand up for yourself enough.
Do you ask any questions at the doctor?
For what?
You're not curious about how this stuff works.
You didn't even ask Dr. Google?
Well, I did. I have gonorrhea. Yeah, I shouldn't have kept diving into the internet. So then I threw the computer away and I quit.
Oh, I don't know why that stressed me so much. Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to be more of a man, and then maybe testosterone follows.
More garnish.
Right. I'll tell women to smile more, and I'll be healthy. Janelle keeps having flashbacks every time I say that. She won't even use the word simile. It's too close.
It's too close.
Yeah. Speaking of death, Miss Cleo died. Yeah, 53 years old, the TV psychic.
That's kind of young.
I can't believe she's only 53.
Yeah.
I've been
seems like so long ago.
I've been seeing her since I'm a kid. I thought we had a much bigger age gap. 53 years old.
Colon cancer spread to her liver and lungs.
Oh, man. That's horrible.
Do you keep calling it colon cancer if it's your whole body?
Spread to her?
Okay. Well, look at that. 2 doctors today.
I'm just repeating what you said.
You're the real doctor.
You remember Miss Cleo.
The cards can reveal things that you will never see by yourself. Call me now for your free tarot reading.
And it's very hard for the doctor not to say, you didn't see cancer coming? You know, they have to be professional. And they were, and I'm proud
Do
of
you remember when it came out that she wasn't really from the islands?
Yes.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Call me now. Let me mention this. ZipRecruiter. Are you hiring? Do you know where to post your job to find the best candidates? Because posting your job in one place, that's not enough. That's not how you get the good people. ZipRecruiter.com. You go there, you can post your job to 100 plus job sites. That includes social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and you find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. They have a very easy to use interface, and they have used by over 800,000 businesses.
Which means your options are open.
That's right. Right now, you can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/employ, EMPLOY. That's ZipRecruiter.com/employ. One more time. Try it for free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/employ.
Yeah, you know, you were thinking of hiring that cousin that like kind of does good work. Bad idea.
Right.
Bad. Don't listen to your mother on this. This is your business.
In the old days, you'd have to like climb the Empire State Building and start yelling.
Right.
Looking for what? People to do work.
What are you going to do? Hand out flyers?
No.
Come on.
Easy. Click. It's all out there, and your business will be a success because you have good workers.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And smile a little.
Right.
That'll get you good employees.
Justin Timberlake got slapped in the face
That was coming.
at a golf thing.
Oh, don't they do that, though? It's like a thing.
Oh, it's a thing?
They slap with a glove or something.
Less funny now.
Right. No, you're thinking of football in the ass.
I'm thinking of cartoons.
Who slapped him?
Justin turned around after he got slapped and said, "Why would you do that?" Now, if you ask me, that's low testosterone.
You a bitch.
I'm not going to go, please tell me why you did that. No,
Dudes getting slapped is the funniest thing. A guy slapped him?
The guy slapped him.
Oh, God, that's great.
Security took the guy away. He says he just wanted to touch Justin, and he got overzealous.
No, that's not a thing.
Did he say, "This is for Janet"?
She had a pasty on underneath, but I still don't think she saw it coming. People that blame Justin for that. Like, you should be angrier.
We didn't blame. Not blame. He acted like he didn't know what was happening.
Right.
I didn't mean to snatch. It just it was all worked out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not blame.
I don't know what happened and why she was so calm.
Yeah,
standing there
exactly.
still.
Exactly. Exactly.
The world's last VCR will be manufactured this month.
Yay!
Kenda hates VCRs. Hates them.
I didn't know they were still making them.
Who would buy one?
I don't know.
I still have a Dirty Dancing VH.
And I just stare at it.
I had the combo TV VCR. But, yeah.
Oh.
So.
I'll see in like a dollar store VHS tapes. It's like, what do you for who?
Your grandma.
I guess.
I had the VHS thing for a long time. And it took me a minute to be like, no, I need to let go of this.
I mean, even DVDs are obsolete at this point. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know till fairly recently that all TVs are flat screen. That's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I just found out Windows makes all-in-one computers where it's just the monitor and everything's inside.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Everything. The world's moving so fast.
We're making a lot of trash is what's happening. Because your TV you bought last year is bullshit now.
Once you take cholesterol pills, you're going to say things like, oh,
The world
goodness.
is moving so fast.
This Japanese company, they're the only ones that make VCRs anymore, Japan's Funai Electric, and they sold 750,000 units last year.
What?
But they find it's harder to get parts to make VCRs. So people are still buying them. Some people. 750,000 people that need to really be looked into. These people are making manifestos, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't like it. You want cool stuff because, like I said, the world, it's topsy, it's turvy, and it's moving. How do you keep up? Go to touchofmodern.com. This company connects directly with top designers, timeless and unique products, items hand-selected to grab your attention. Cool clothes, cool gadgets, cool gear. They have it all. Accessories and fashion that will get you noticed.
It's the kind of clothing that if you put it on, it fits you exactly. Do you
Right.
know what I mean? The
Yeah.
difference between like, all right, this works, and it's like, oh, I look good.
Loads of new sales literally launch every single day.
Literally.
It's the one website to discover and improve your lifestyle in a single click. You're walking around going, ho hum, my life is... You know what? I'm telling you how to fix it. Listen, right now you can get immediate access to these deals that I'm talking about when you sign up at touchofmodern.com. That's touchofmodern.com. Do it today because tomorrow, like I said, it'll be different.
Now, if you have a VCR, touchofmodern.com is very important for you to go to.
Just a touch.
Right. If your TV is as deep as your refrigerator, take a look at Touch. This is life in the fast lane. Go there. You're going to enjoy it.
Wood panels.
Right.
Your TV still has a wood paneling on it.
If you're taking cholesterol pills and
Oh,
you didn't ask your
damn.
doctor one question about it, go to
They're
touchofmodern.com.
burning you all day, man.
Yeah, I know.
Janelle, don't tell him. He won't know.
It's with love, I'm guessing.
Thank you.
You had these scientists work on these pills. They know what's up. You know? I'm
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gonna
didn't
do better.
ask what's up, though.
Yeah, I said, what's up? He said, your cholesterol.
Don't you want to know what harm they'll do to you? What you can do as an alternative?
Nah.
It could literally be one salad a day.
It's probably exercise. It always is.
It always is.
But now
that's what I'm saying. That's why they don't tell you anymore because everybody knows. And
Yeah.
they're like, nah, give me the pills.
But now that I learned how weed works on exercise, maybe I'll go that option.
Do it up.
Why not?
Janelle James is not responsible for any deaths or tragedies that may occur.
A man with his hands tied behind his back and a bag over his head fell out of a moving car on an Oregon highway over the weekend.
We just turned. What is this?
The apparent victim of a kidnapping attempt. But they investigated what's going on, and the man did it to himself to get money from his mother.
Oh,
my
God. Oh, my God. I can't.
Oh, my God. What a loser.
From his mother?
Yeah, so then I guess he's like, okay, I'll come back. My mom gave the money, so I'll come back. And then he throws himself out of a car. And then
You
there's
did not need to do that.
I made it.
I want to talk to his mother because I bet his mother is not enabling him. Is enabling him? Is not enabling him.
Isn't helping.
Thank you,
How
Keith.
embarrassing. Ugh. Anyway.
Yeah, that's my son. Like, do you have to kill your son now, or
Yeah.
is it your fault because you made that?
You have to now have it arranged that he really gets kidnapped and never comes back. Like,
Hey, you got to skip town, right? I mean, you can't. You can hang out with your friends still. Like, hey, remember that? Don't let anybody steal you. I will take the chicken wings. Don't steal my friend. He's just going to the bathroom.
I don't think when you say like he has to leave town, I don't think he knows what he has to do at all.
Right.
Like he would know that he just has to get a job and not do
no,
this
the mom
elaborate.
has to leave town and leave that motherfucker by himself, to fend by himself.
Right.
I would just disappear.
Yeah. Take out the option of mommy helping you at all.
Now, when I say mom, maybe I'm confusing the situation. The man is 57 years old.
Gross.
How don't you break a
So
hip?
she's like 80, 89 and
Yeah. Hey,
just
it's
wait
me.
for a little bit till she die, get that will money.
Sometimes you just can't wait. There's a deal at
can't
Touch of
wait.
Modern, and you need a couple bucks.
Also, if your mom has the kind of money that could help you in that emergency situation and you're that old, you could probably just take it from her.
I feel like somebody this dumb, he was asking for a couple of thou.
Right.
He's like, $800, I'll return your kid.
Oh, yeah. How much could it have been?
He's so specific. He mentions things his mom has in her house.
Just sell the dolphin figurine on the left side of your chinois.
They demand a little tiny cute snow, snow cone machine. So luckily, Mom, you have that. So I guess just leave it in the tree outside. They said
Also,
It's a collectible.
how, like, I don't want to be ageist, but a 57-year-old is usually not kidnapped for money.
right,
Like,
right.
just randomly. You know what? This guy looks like his mom will probably cut a check.
Oh, they'd let him go right away. Back in my day, TVs had 2 channels. It's like, just go, forget it. Go see your mom. Get out of here. Oh man. Mom, they demand such weird stuff. First, they insist I get my original room back. And they said they're going to kidnap me again if I ever have to clean the garage.
And also stay out of the basement when I'm podcasting.
Right. A tourist was left with a bloody nose and a cut lip after he got into an argument with one of those naked women in Times Square that, paint their tops. That's
And she decked him.
And looks
Word.
like he said smile, and they said that's what we do all the time. Why are you saying that? It got bloody.
I want to take sides before I hear the story, which
Okay.
I usually regret. But I'm going to take the female side on this. They've been getting into a lot of fights, but when you got your titties out, it's
I mean, how are they getting in? They just, you want a picture? If you don't, then I feel like.
I think when you're showing skin, and even when you're not, people feel like they could put their hands on you.
It makes. Remember when New York first passed the topless?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think like day one, I was out at Jones Beach, maybe. So everybody didn't know I wanted to have the titties out because I've always wanted to do that. And usually it's women who have more of a problem with it, but are more outspoken. So I'm sitting there, I'm sunning, and this woman behind me, she's with her husband, I guess, and she's like, "Oh my God, there's children," you know what I mean?
Right.
And so that
Children
like,
are very
"Go."
familiar with boobs.
Kids don't give a fuck, you know. They really don't.
They don't give a fuck if
She
your dick
tells
is
her
out.
husband, "Go get the lifeguard," you know what I mean?
Right.
Like a whole thing, and then the lifeguard is like, "She can do that," you know. She just anyway. I put my headphones on or whatever, but it's always women. I feel like the women are in Times Square with their man or whatever, and they're like, "Oh my God," you know, that type of bullshit.
But maybe
So-
it's not good for little kids to see because they're like, "Oh, I'm hungry." You know what I mean? Like if I saw somebody walking around with sandwiches, that's how you get back.
I know, right? Then you
cholesterol.
got to feed your kids and shit.
Are you traumatized because you didn't get the sandwich?
No, I remember the date that law was put in place. It was May 21st. Now, that's somebody with low testosterone would know?
No.
No, thank you.
Sounds
I'm suing this doctor.
super manly.
Thank you. Which I am.
Which you are.
Now let's go back to this story. That's my dick hitting the table. I love this story. I love naked women. I love reading about them too. Still hot. So anyway,
So hetero.
thank you. She, this woman says she was called a prostitute and paid only $1 for a photo, and she was not pleased with that.
Okay.
How much are you
Well,
supposed to tip? I thought everything's $1.
Well,
Well, I don't mean like when you buy a meal, but if you take a picture of SpongeBob or tits, I thought it'd be
everything
the same
was
amount.
$1.
That's the high cholesterol poppy. This topsy-turvy world. But bread is 5 cents. Why is the sandwich so much?
So how did it escalate?
That seems how it escalated. They took the picture. He gave $1, and she didn't like it.
Are they for tips or do they say $5 a picture?
Well, they're not technically allowed to say how much.
Say what it is.
Yeah.
They just
Right.
well, then that's the breaks.
Right. I guess. I mean, what do you do? I guess you're supposed to give $1 and then go, and then see if they need more.
I think you can have. I used to make balloons in the park, balloon animals for kids when I needed the money, or when I just loved making balloons for kids. Anyway, I would. So you can't unless you have a license. Say that you want exactly this. So I would say suggestion $2, right?
Right.
So a lot of people would give me the $2, but yeah, it is. It's just your luck when they
Trying
don't.
to think I'm a dude, how much I'm willing to pay just for some chick. She ain't even really naked.
Right.
She got paint and shit on.
Yeah.
Like, that seems like $1 to me.
But you're Thank you, Janelle. That's very helpful. It's really just pushing things along.
You can see naked chicks everywhere. Like,
I would tip more if it was like raining or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like a delivery person.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the experience. It's not only the topless. It's the topless in front of all the lights in New York.
How much
on
Elmo
Times
getting?
Square. Elmo's a fucking asshole.
They all are.
Elmo's trying to grab your tit. So just be lucky that that's not happening, I guess.
Yeah,
Can you imagine you got your tits out and Elmo making more than you? God, that
Right.
sucks.
Well, kids are more demanding, right? Or
Yes.
Yeah, these Times Square characters, they grab you. Last time I was there with my wife, they grab you and then like their hands out for money.
And they're gross and dirty and their suits are dirty.
So dirty.
That's what you get for being in Times Square, though. You know?
I mean, you would think there wouldn't be crime with all these superheroes, but yeah, they all look like bums.
Yeah.
What? Be proud of your Spider-Man outfit.
Oh,
Wash it.
They're terrible. Like I'm a purist. That sounded really weird. But I don't like that their heads are out of the head costume. Like because it's so hot, they take their heads off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but the kids are everywhere.
The magic.
Yeah.
I start
didn't-
screaming
Hey.
anytime they do that.
But here's the thing. Disney World exists. So, you know what I mean? You go do that if you want anatomically correct and no heads, no headless people and all of that stuff. So Times Square is the fucking pits of hell.
Minnie Mouse is smoking. You get what you paid for.
New York. Exactly. New
That's
York.
true. It's part of it.
Yes.
But I also don't like there's like 3 Minnie Mouses. Ooh. But there's only one. When I used to
Whenever you only seen one mouse. No, I'm joking.
I like that. All right. That's true.
See one mouse, there's 50 of them.
That's true. And again, welcome to New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here at Times Square, they act like they're really mice. They go through your bags and stuff. They eat the middle of your sandwich. How rude.
When I used to do kids' parties, sometimes I was a clown, which means I had to be in the makeup. And then I would go and get something to eat or in between shit or like it was the end of the night. But I couldn't do half my costume or half of anything. So if I had the face on, I would feel like I needed to put the whole outfit on, leave it on through dinner, so that like so I have the whole experience should a kid see me.
Right.
And I'm not ruining their
Life. That's how you ruin a childhood. Never mind these Ghostbusters.
Next thing you know, he's throwing himself out the back of a trunk.
Right. You look back and that's what
Kidnapping
happened.
himself.
Yeah. They put Iron Man in the same universe as Batman. That's impossible.
Right, that's what I'm sounding like now.
All right, let me mention this website, Janelle James
.com.
And you go there, you can see stand-up there, right?
Yes.
You can see headshots and photos.
That should be for industry, but if you want to just, amuse yourself as well.
I went through it all morning.
Hey,
Loved it.
happy to help.
Thank you. And I'll tell you what. You know who does that?
Who?
Someone with high testosterone.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you just keep proving it over and over.
well, I don't even.
Doctors don't know shit.
I don't even try hard. The Twitter account is at Janelle J Comic.
Yeah, but you should really follow me on Facebook.
But don't worry about that. Follow her on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, but
You were Caribbean born. Did you know that?
I did.
Do you miss it?
Yeah. I mean, I go home once or twice a year. I can live there now. There's no comedy scene, of course, and I'll go back when I'm ready to retire and just like drink.
There's no comedy
on the
scene
beach.
because everybody's at the beach?
It's just too small.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too small to make a living as a comedian there.
And then where do you move? The Midwest?
I moved, I moved a lot. Moved from there to Maryland, then I moved here, then I moved to the Midwest, and then now I'm back here.
What makes you leave New York in the first place?
I was in fashion, and that was horrible, and then I just wanted to get out of here.
What's the worst? What's the worst?
I had mice. That was part of it. Oh, yeah? That was part of it. Like I had they tore down a building next to me, and I was like, I had to leave the city. Like,
and they are so rude. These mice. They don't just help themselves to a couple pieces of dry spaghetti.
I mean, just not scared of me. Lights on, everything. You know, just fucking hopping over traps. Like, fuck this. You know, just no.
Were they babies? Because I feel like babies don't know to be scared.
I'm having flashbacks now. But yeah,
is New York the best?
No.
What's the best?
It's not. Shit, I like the burbs now. I mean, once you leave New York and you live in a real house and shit, and you get older. When I remember the first time I came here, I was 19. I did the whole Mary Tyler Moore, throw your hat in the air. Everything was great. You walking through Times Square just cuz and shit, all that bullshit. And
then men.
Now, and men.
And then men.
No.
Like I can picture in the country. Do men tell women to smile?
Well, you're in a car.
You know what? Hennessy, my husband was raised on Maui. And so he said he did not experience this kind of catcalling and people yelling at each other and even the amount that women get harassed. And he says the difference is over there. First of all, there are no seasons, so there's no shedding of clothes. But that means
they're used to seeing people.
Right.
Yeah, it's not thirst trap season or whatever. Yeah.
And all year round, people are wearing girls are wearing really short shorts, just bathing suit tops, but it's normal, and no guys are like, holy shit, I'm losing my mind.
Well, you see how in really repressed countries, if somebody show an ankle, everybody goes fucking crazy. You know, it's like common sense, but not, I guess. You know what I mean? So, but then that goes into the whole, is it because you're showing skin while I get catcalled wearing anything, you know? So it's people just trying to fuck with you is really what it is. Catcall isn't about
a date.
Sometimes I get catcalled and I'll turn around like, okay, hi, and they back away. They just want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I was in a car
power
once.
Play.
I was in a car once, and ashamed to say, a friend of mine is like, "Hey, hot stuff," and she starts walking over,
and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Yeah, and he's like, "Okay."
Men are scum.
You know what I was really excited about? Someone I was in a car with. It was like my boyfriend's friend or something at the time, and he was driving. I don't know if I was driving or he was driving, but he saw a woman pass, and we're in traffic, and we're by the 59th Street Bridge. It actually says no honking. He honks. Cop happened to be there. $350 ticket. And I was like, go fuck yourself. Stop honking. She doesn't want you to honk.
Didn't even get laid.
Right.
For what?
Yeah, and then he starts saying to the cop, no, she's my friend. And the cop goes, I'm going to go over there and get her and ask her if she's your friend. And I was like,
And the cop went over. She said, that is not my friend. And the cop shot the man.
No, he
Sounds
was white.
about right.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So here's what I'm saying. Go to the website. Take a look around. You also, congrats again on the Just for Laughs list.
You keep calling it a list, but Just for Laughs is a festival that happens in Montreal.
Were you on the list?
And it just so happens when they announce who is involved in this festival, it comes out in list form. Oh. It's not an actual list.
Oh. Okay.
And you're under New Faces?
I am New Faces Unwrapped, so I'm with like the babies.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
You're with Good Babies. I saw that list. I saw the lineup. Let's call it a lineup.
Yeah, lineup. Yeah, let's call it that.
Hashtag
well, I say
lineup
babies
life.
Cause,
you know about lineup life?
Yeah. I say babies because usually when you're unwrapped, I started stand up late. So usually when you're unwrapped, you're like really young. So
I want to ask you how old you are, but
I'm 35. I don't give a fuck.
Anything else people should know?
Not that I can think of.
Favorite
right
color?
Favorite color? Black.
Me too. Just saying.
Right.
That's right.
Sounds like you have a lot of testosterone, both of you. Just running through
Yeah,
your
how deep my
veins.
voice is.
All right. So, Janelle, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
And